Alright, so I'm going to give a quick channel update, mostly because I'm still getting at least one or two subscribers every other day or every other week. So the car is turbocharged again. Maybe when I wrap around the exhaust with header wrap or paint or whatever, I'll take it apart and show you how I did that again, just like the other build. I built this about a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, and I left it alone. Leaky hood, surface rust, which is fine. We're pretty much set up, ready to go. The Turbo 350 is going to go, and I'm going to put that T56 that's in that shed. And not only that, I'm also going to want to teach everybody how you can make or put aftermarket gauges in your factory cluster using just an ABS sheet. It's a wiring mess, still got to finish this, but it's kind of the plan. So channel's not really dead yet. Figured a lot more people would be interested in this. I know a lot of people wanted me to show y'all how to do the carburetor with a 4060 and the factory PCM, which I am going to show y'all how to do, but that would require a completely different build than what I'm doing now. So I'm going to do maybe a truck, possibly a single cab long bed, and then we'll build a 4060 for it. And what else? Make sure that we can run the carburetor with maybe twin turbos. Really all that 411 PCM needs is going to be the TPS sensor, which is pretty easy to mount. They're pretty cheap, no more than $100. Or you can make one, but I'll probably do both. The other thing about the Mustang is there has to be a hydraulic conversion for the clutch, which that in itself is not that hard to do. There is a $625 kit that you can buy, but I'm not buying that. I'm going to at least give it an attempt to try to make a master cylinder for the stock pedal assembly. And of course, I'm going to show you how to do that. A couple of problems we got to fix. Maybe I'll buy some extensions for this to try to get it away from that. When the time to put AC comes in, there's enough room for the compressor here, and these fittings are just going to have to be rotated. There's enough room for the hoses to go close right there, and then those will get heat wrapped as well. But for now, I figured I'm working on the car again and doing more project and LS swap related garbage nonsense, hot rods and whatever. Figured I should start filming again, but I'm lazy. I hate editing videos, and for the forthcoming future, I'm just gonna be uploading them uncut. But I do need some of those gauges are extras, like the oil pressure, the temp sensor, so those need to be wired in as well. The other problem that I'm looking at right now is I took off the CCRM, and well, the issue with that is if the CCRM is missing in these specific gear cars, it's not going to crank over. And that's all I really needed, is to crank over, but it's not going to give you voltage to the power on circuits either. So maybe I'll have to do a relay for the power wire, which is this one. You touch this at 12 volt, this goes up to the aftermarket, or the actual harness for the 411 PCM that I did. So my gauges are right here, and the PCM is this one, I think, and then the two coils, and that's all you really need for the carb. But I'll get that squared away and I'll show you as much as I can. You always forget to pick up the camera. So yeah, no, for now it'll probably, I don't want to spend money on disabling the PAT system in the Ford, because I still got the factory PCM in there. Even though I don't need it, I could technically just short the starter and add a keyed ignition switch to this on a separate relay, because this already has a fuel pump relay in it as well. So that's all I got to do for that. And the only problem with that is I don't think it'll let me use a remote for the doors. But as long as it gets me down the road and I could drive it, I could figure that out as I go. I think my main goal is just to get this thing up and driving, clean up those ugly ass welds, maybe get maybe make a better hood scoop for it, because I'm sure you've seen it. First time bondoing, and it came out horribly. came out very horrendous. Might have to paint that or powder coat that or do something with the headers. I could probably cut up a heat shield, but you know, that's just what's coming. You know, there's a good old night wrencher that said if you're working on your car, film it. Doesn't hurt to show people what you're doing, give some ideas to the community. So that's where I'm going to leave it at. I am excited for the T56. This is an LT1 T56. Pulled that out of a 97 LT1 Camaro Z28. And I have to convert this to LS1. I already have the adapter plate. I'll show you all the parts that I'm going to use and maybe hopefully make a video of the process. But yeah, hopefully people stick around and remember when they subscribe to this. I know sometimes I subscribe to small channels and I don't even remember why. So I am going to try to keep this related to LS, carbureted, turbos, and then workarounds for automatic transmissions, electronic automatic transmissions, or, you know, even the turbo 350s, 400s. But the two upcoming projects, T56 manual with the carb, and then if I get a long bed single cab, that's going to get a 4060. Maybe I'll even make a video of me building that or attempting to build that and then trying to run it off of a carburetor with nothing but the 411 PCM and the TCM, the throttle position sensor, excuse me. So this is what I'm using. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully it's entertaining as well. So until then, see ya.